Gosh. So, proof by induction, question 5. The sequence U1, U2, U3 is defined by this expression here. Prove by induction that UN is 2 times 3 to the n minus 1. We did okay with this. The places where this went wrong were people forgetting what proof by induction means, really. But so we need to remember, we need to start by establishing the result for a known case, usually n equals 1. So if n equals 1, U1 is 5, that's what the question tells us. And now we've got to check the formula that we're given. That's what we're proving. U1 is 2 times 3 to the 1 minus 1. That is 6 minus 1, which is also 5. So that establishes our initial case. It shows that it works for n equals 1. Okay, you need to do that before we start. Now we need to assume that the result is true for n equals k. So our assumption says that UK is 2 times 3 to the k minus 1. And now we need to prove that given that assumption, prove that it's true for n plus k plus 1. Now actually this is so straightforward what we're proving that I'm not going to write where I'm heading towards this time, because I know it. I know that this now just needs to say 2 times 3 to the k plus 1. Take away 1. That's the result I'm trying to establish. So, UK plus 1, the question has told us that UK plus 1 is 3UK plus 2. That's the sequence as defined in the question. Using our assumption, UK is this expression here, so that's 3 times 2 times 3 to the k minus 1 plus 2. That's the point where we use our assumption. Remember, we always get to that point as we go through it. And we just need to be convincing that that gives us what we want it to give us. That is 3 times 2 times 3 to the k. 3 to the k times 3 is 3 to the k plus 1, so that's 2 times 3 to the k plus 1. Take away 3 plus 2, so we get 2 times 3 to the k plus 1 minus 1, and that's what we wanted to have. That's that result with k replaced by k plus 1. Okay, there was so little to it that we've already got 3 marks out of that. That was it. So now what we need to do is to write our statement, and the statement says that UN equals 2 times 3 to the n minus 1 is true for n equals 1. If true for n equals k, it is also true for n equals k plus 1. Therefore, by mathematical induction, I can't spell. UN is 2 times 3 to the n minus 1 for all integer n greater than or equal to 1. And maybe there's more words than we necessarily need in that statement there, but we're going to make absolutely certain, aren't we, that we've got enough words in to get the mark. And that's 4 marks. That was all there was to it. Lots of you did that really well. A few people kind of missed where you were going with it, I think, and missed the fact that it was all about using that formula to put our assumption into it. Anyway, that's it. That's question 5. Maths.